I'm Trudy Scott, food mood expert, certified nutritionist, author of the Anti-Anxiety Food Solution, host of the Anxiety Summits. We have season 5 of the Anxiety Summit, the gut-brain axis, airing November the 11th to the 17th. And one of my great guests on the Anxiety Summit is Julie Matthews, author of Nourishing Hope for Autism and creator of the Bi-Individual Nutrition Institute. And we talked about the connection between the gut-brain axis and issues that we see with anxiety and autism, and how we also see digestive issues. So just give us a little synopsis of what folks have got looking forward to.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to talk about all sorts of great research. We're going to look at the gut-brain axis and autism. We're going to look at the study that I was part of that we published last year, and look into about 90% of the kids had anxiety, and that there was a significant improvement in that, as well as in GI symptoms through diet and nutrition. So we're going to talk about all sorts of great new exciting research like that.
And it's very common to see anxiety in the autism spectrum disorder population.
Absolutely, yes, it's quite common.
And unfortunately, medications are often prescribed. So what we got here are nutritional solutions that can be used to alleviate some of the digestive issues, which we know are very common in autism, and at the same time alleviate some of that anxiety, some of the depression, some of the insomnia that we see.
Absolutely, as well as their symptoms of autism.
So tell us one interesting fact about the study that might pertain to anxiety and digestive issues.
Well, we found that about 25 out of the 26 kids in the treatment group all had anxiety, and there was a significant improvement in them. And we found improvements in all sorts of GI symptoms, their sociability, their depression, all sorts of different areas. So, and then there's some great research we're going to talk about that connects directly the severity of autism with the severity of their gut issues. And as we improve their digestive symptoms, we also improve their autism symptoms.
So we've got this really strong bidirectional connection between the gut and the brain.
Absolutely. And
addressing both makes a big difference.
Absolutely, not only in their quality of life, but also in their symptoms of autism. And it's really exciting to see.
It really is. And the interesting thing about Julie is that her focus, which I really appreciate, is autism. But in autism spectrum disorder, they can be considered the canaries in the coal mine. So what we see affecting these children can be applied at a wider level, and it can be applicable in any condition.
Absolutely. In fact, many of the kids with autism, most of them have methylation issues. We know methylation issues is a big thing in anxiety, so that's just one of the many underlying similarities. And so when we address these underlying conditions, we can help people not only with autism, but anxiety and a whole host of other challenges.
Yes, and you and I have talked often. My focus is anxiety, yours is autism, and we see so many similar underlying issues. Julie just mentioned methylation. We've got gluten sensitivity, we've got heavy metals, we've got
detox issues, mitochondrial challenges, digestive issues, microbiome challenge, imbalances.
And this just goes to the fact that we're all unique, we all have our own unique biochemistry, and what might affect one person one way could affect another person the other way. So you're working with children with autism, I'm working with people with anxiety, and it can manifest symptoms in different ways depending on our own unique biochemistry.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad you on the summit. You've been on prior summits, and every time Julie comes and speaks on the summit, she brings new information, new research. Both of us are research geeks. We like to geek out on the research, and we do geek out on some new research in this interview, so I hope you can join us.
Absolutely. Yes, please join us for the Anxiety Summit.
Thank you. Thanks, Julie.